And more treasure to go around to see who play. And my commentary, once again, it's just on a whole nother level. I think I should just go back to talking about T-Bone, most glorious NPC in Skylanders history, which might just become the title of the episode, because it's true, T-Bone most definitely is, and this has nothing to do with my opinion, this is fact, like all of my opinions, it is fact that T-Bone is the most glorious NPC in this game. You just don't get any more charismatic than T-Bone. He is a living, legendary legend. Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Spyro Adventure Roulette here on the channel for the month of October. I believe this should go live. It's just, been kicked off by the first Friday of the month. So today, it's time for some undead levels. But yeah, to actually initiate said levels, we first need to be speaking with T-Bone over here, aka the funniest, most charismatic NPC of Skylanders. No doubt about it, I say this from a hint of sarcasm nor a shadow of doubt. You see, that was just comedic genius right there. If you guys are blinded to his comedic style, then that means you are just jealous of his prowess in the comedic field. You wish he was funny as this guy, for lack of a better way of putting it. I know I, for one, wish I was as funny as this legendary legend, but I'm not as funny as this legendary legend, so I can only be but jealous of the legendary legend. Man, I feel like Poe right now. His favourite word seems to be legend, wait for it, dairy, legendary. I'm never gonna get enough of that.
Oh, thanks a million, bub.
Well, what can I say except you will come. Gotta love our Disney musicals. That being said, let's be gathering some bones.
Don't worry about me.
Oh my god, it's like a pirate treasure map for bones, because most pirates have skull and crossbones. That's how pirates go. And oh, look at that, X marks the spot. Skulls, crossbones. Yeah, point is, it's all connected somehow. Anyway, it would appear we initiated flight for being literally a toenail deep in the water right now.
Look at me.
It's like Mario Maker hitboxes all over again. In Mario Maker, you will die if your toenail hits the edge of a spike.
Wait a minute!
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
In fact, it doesn't even need to hit the spike, it just needs to hit the air around it. Your toenail hits the air around the spike, and you're dead. That's the joys of Mario Maker hitboxes for you. Anyway, looks like we're going all the way back here. You think it would be more effective for us to just gather up all of the bones all congregated in one area before moving over to the other area, only to move back again. But unfortunately, the developer said, nah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, baby. Ooh, feels good to rattle them again. Cha-cha-cha.
Is that right, is it? You gotta do the cha-cha-cha and all that. I really wish I could press the skip button right now, but unfortunately that seems to be asking for too much. So, what do we think of my fancy going out? Sure, I think it's pretty cool, which is why I wore it in the first place. I thought it was about time I brought in some black after having been blue and orange and pink for so long. Like, where was the black in that spectrum? We gotta make room for all of the colours.
Actually, Chubbs, I could tell you where to find a pretty good one. Not as handsome as mine.
Oh, there is no head more handsome than yours, T-Bone.
Will that work?
Perfect.
I'm not a simp,
You can take
unless
our Skylander hero
NPC is T-Bone. In that case, I will
Seeing as how you did
simp.
help me recover the rest of my body, I suppose I could help you out.
You see, he's a legendary legend. He's helping us out of the kindness of his heart. You know, just because we reassembled his body doesn't mean that he owes us anything.
Here we go.
Yeah, it was a simple favour out of the goodness of our heart. Now he's returning the favour, despite the fact that we never even asked for that when we helped him in the first place. Ah, he's such a stand-up guy, that T-Bone. Oh, and here we go, we're loading the level. Loading screens. That's one thing about this game that has aged, because you know what the other games don't have? At least past Swap Force? Well, they do have loading screens, but they're masked by the cutscenes, which is particularly clever. And here I am forgetting that Trap Team also has loading screens. But the point is, the PS4 they are so quick you barely even notice them. In fact, they're quick enough on the Xbox 360 as is.
If you think about it, it's kind of redundant having a skull mask in the underworld. You know, who'd wear it?
Some very ugly schools would wear it.
Kind of silly. Okay.
I'm sure there's such a thing as ugly schools out
Just
there.
as long as we don't run into any
I mean, not mine. Mine would obviously be very handsome.
Sorry, Bob. You're on your own.
You know what? It's fine you ditched me. You got me in here. And you know what? Spiders are pretty fucking terrifying, so I couldn't blame you for running off. The last thing you need to do is have it steal your bones all over again. Anyway, let's be destroying that wall. It looks to me funny. And we get to bring out not only Sonic Boom, but the colour inversion as well, as Undead is active here. Isn't it glorious? You're seeing Sonic Boom and all them inverted colours and all that. Yeah, total glory. Anyway, these folks are being all destroyed. Like, man, I'm willing to bet that Sonic Boom's little, like, breathing effect right here, whatever her air particles are meant to be called. But point is, whatever those air particles are, I'm sure they look glorious, all inverted and all that. As does all the treasure and everything. Just, you don't get much finer than the art of colour inversion, shall you say. Pit of webs, eh? Yeah, get destroyed, silly boy. Wow, I didn't even need to directly screech onto that guy. The whole explosion type particles just kind of dealt with them for me. Yeah, this is absolute raw awesomeness. And you interrupted my charging animation. That is very rude, old chap. Why you gotta do this to me, you freaking spider spitter? I was about to say fire spitter then. Anyway, I'm destroying all you fools. It's nice to play the game so normally after having worried about challenges for so long. It's also very bizarre to be playing Sonic Boom in an area where Undead is stronger because I'm so used to lock rules. No wonder why I switched out for Baby Groot by accident in that live section in Stone Town. Sometimes habit is just difficult to break. You know, Prison Break taught us that the hard way, unfortunately, and then Terrafin just kind of got stuck between a rock and a hard place. But it's fine because he was replaced by the last remaining Earth Dragon, yeah, he's replaced by the last remaining Earth Skylander, the Earth Dragon, Dynarang. You all know that Dynarang is a true Earth Dragon, let's be honest here.
Oh, so you guys want to know who is the Earth Dragon if it's not Bash? Well, that's easy. It's obviously Dino-Rang.
And I'm okay with that because Dynarang is awesome. Yeah, a good Earth Dragon at that. Second best Earth Skylander from this game in my personal opinion, right behind Prison Break obviously. Those who don't like Prison Break are just wrong because that's how opinions work. I don't make up rules, I just reinforce them. Anyway, let's blow some folks up. Boom, baby, man, that was a lot of destruction. Yeah, see ya. Oh wow, I just kind of got squeezed out of existence, and that, my friends, is what we love to see, baby. Then we got some more screeching and eggs too. Why the heck not? I love me some eggs. Here's something fun about eggs. Eggs provide for you your daily need for vitamin D. So gamers who like to spend the time in raw darkness with no exposure to the outside world whatsoever, well, for them, eggs is a perfect food because they can get their daily dosage of vitamin D without even needing to leave the house. It's pure genius. All gamers just make eggs their primary diet and they'll, you know, have the same health as any regular ordinary human beings, but still be able to become the stereotypical gamer!
To unlock this game.
Undead, hey? Well, it's unfortunate because the random name picker doesn't seem to like that element. Again, I can't possibly fathom why. It's not even like Undead is the worst element in this game. It certainly is one of them. Undead doesn't improve until later games, in my personal opinion. But boy, do later games really improve on the Undead element. Like, Trap Team's Undead element, oh man. I could write an entire essay on how good that element is. Anyway, let's attempt to screech that thing and apparently fail. But, you know, we'll blow that guy up and we'll screech this guy up. Boom, baby, simple as that. Now, we could go out of a way to grab legendary treasures, but that's just a bit of a waste of time. Now, in it, oh, watch out for spikes. Don't want to take damage to those. Don't want to take damage, period. Luckily, this is an air section. We're just playing as an air Skylander, so You can take damage. Doesn't break up the challenge and make it a failure. And yet still, caution is advised regardless. Ouch, that's a lot of hazard damage. Okay, that folk is all destroyed-like. We'd love to see it. And now these folks are going to be even more destroyed-like. Right when you thought you could get any more destroyed-like, here you are, getting even more destroyed. Boom! Gets reached! Oh yeah! Man, this character is so difficult broken and I love it! Oh, now we're gonna shake our right stick back and forth. We're gonna continue destroying these folk. Apparently, forgetting that I need the ball before after the key. And more treasure to go around to see who play. And my commentary, once again, it's just on a whole nother level. I think I should just go back to talking about T-Bone, most glorious NPC in Skylanders history, which might just become the title of the episode, because it's true, T-Bone most definitely is, and this has nothing to do with my opinion, this is fact, like all of my opinions, it is fact that T-Bone is the most glorious NPC in this game. You just don't get any more charismatic than T-Bone. He is a living legendary legend. Anyway, speaking of living legendary legends, we have Double Trouble as well as a randomly generated challenge to get to worry about. Invert colours. Looks like the inverted colours get to remain some more, even with our absolute dull illumination right now, because this is one of those sections in the game where you only have a small light that surrounds you for the sake of viewing the actual game with. Why make such a beautiful level and not let us see most of it? That's what I want to know. Anyway, we get to continue on. Maybe we'll even level up along the way, and we definitely want to grab that treasure chest for some upgrades. Upgrades are good. As you can tell, I don't even have my magic bomb ability right now, which is what made it quite troublesome in the Q factory for us to not use projectiles. Man, my headset keeps cutting in and out. It's been rather quite a nuisance. Hopefully my screen recorder is still, well, recording, and we can't blow up that wall with just a key, unfortunately, as much as I would love to do exactly just that. And hey, we can eat food this time, because all I need to worry about is inverting colours in the edit, an edit which is going to take me quite a while. All of these videos seem to do exactly just that. No, he's pulling me in. That's very rude, old chap. I don't much appreciate it. Okay, cool, we're gonna blow that guy up some more. Man, I miss having these projectiles. They're very satisfying. Oh my god, that was a shit ton of damage. So much damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Okay, you guys have got to go. I gotta mash out that once again with the might of my R stick. And then, where are some more fools for me to destroy? I suppose they'll just destroy themselves, won't they? Where is some food when you really need it? I'm down to literally 93 health. Now that is rough right there. Luckily, this is what we have. Oh, shit. Bombs for. And food too. Great. Oh, and level ups. Wow, that was annihilation. And we remain at 333 health. How glorious indeed. Man, Double Trouble is not fast.
I am not fast.
No kidding!
But by some miracle, we still managed to make it. Thank the Lord for that, because I need this treasure right now. I also love the fact that whilst we are ever so slightly illuminated, the candlelight does at least give us some ounce of illumination around here. Fire skylines also illuminate the area, as they are fire. Fire breathes light and hope. You know, it's not all destruction and all that. There's a balance within fire, like there should be a balance within all life. So yeah, this is going well. And I'm saying smart things. Smart things usually help, which is why I said earlier that this is going well, because this is what going well looks like. I mean, how can it not be going well when we have the best NPC, the utmost glorious NPC of the video game? T-Bone has finally been introduced. Introducing, alongside him, the absolute peak of glory in this series. You don't get any better than this, truly. Anyway, let's be popping that key in there. Heading on forward, just checking out some cheese we don't even need. Cheese? It was cake is what it was, but regardless, it's time for Voodoo, where he shall not remain in this state for much longer, because unfortunately, given that the element of the area is magic, we must reset the character to level 1.
What you say?
Per the challenge requirements. So let's destroy some fools. Oh man, it's not as powerful anymore. Oh, but this is fine. This is still powerful enough. I would say. Bro, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Oh, he's out of here, alright. Okay, we've got to be careful of this. By some miracle, our axe is actually pretty well ranged. It's definitely a melee attack still, so I don't need to worry about, you know, the whole tech zone debate. Ah! So much destruction! That was the utmost perfect time to level up, and tell me that much. And thank God we don't need to worry about not eating food neither. But say, you know, this is definitely a melee attack through and through, but the range is most certainly helping me out, as is the damage. Like, wow, this is mad how good this character is right out of the box. And we even get another level up too. I'm not moaning, mind you. It's turning out to be quite a powerhouse, this character. Get back here, let me annihilate these fools. Just stay still, gosh darn it. This isn't what staying still looks like. And man, my headset is so bloody annoying right now. You gotta stop doing this to me, man. The noise I hear is just... And man, I'm still so glad that eating food is of no problem for us whatsoever. But without further ado, let's be concluding this here level. And let's, you know, lower these so I no longer have a constant... to have to worry about.
You might smell kind of funny, but you're alright. Hey,
a living type? I don't know if we were playing Pokemon right now. You see, T-Bone is just intertextual as references. They are beyond legendary. He's just the most glorious NPC in Skylanders. What can I say? You know, it's the truth, is what it is. But that being said, let's get out of here. Yeah, we're definitely holding the headset down here for the rest of the video, by the way. But what's glorious is that we finally made it through a level without losing a single challenge. That is the epitome of glory. And speaking of glory, we have a skip button to get this unnecessary deep stew out of here. The skull mask fits perfectly well. Isn't that just plain glory? That being said, we have Cadaverous Crypt, which I'm really looking forward to. This is one of my favourite levels in the entirety of this video game. Unfortunately, though, we've got to wait through all the dialogue here. Frickin' dialogue, am I right? Oh, such a pain. Such a pain. And I know like it. I know like it. Cool. Anyway, looks like there's going to be a lot of Hex and Dino-Rang in this upcoming level. Dino-Rang, a character you wouldn't really expect to be playing through Cadaverous Crypt, and yet that's the joy of Skylanders, being able to tackle any section you like with any Skylander you like, or creating rules as you go along, like the entirety of my 6-bullet roulette wheel that we got to, you know, constantly be continuing on with the same motion. So without further ado, let's descend the stairs to the Cadaverous Crypt. That being said, I should probably stop my screen recording now, eh? So yeah, let's get that stopped on up. And we're going to head back and make sure everything's recording smoothly in my Elgato, which definitely seems to be the case, even if the audio would say so otherwise. But as I mentioned in previous roulette videos, I'm pretty sure that's a technical fault of the headset, so I will have to get that replaced sometime. Here we are, chapter 16, Cadaverous Crypt. If this was Giants, this would be the very last level in the game, but luckily for me, I'm not playing Giants now, am I? Plus, if there were, like, chapters in Skylanders Giants that were as short as these levels, then we're quite disappointed having only 16 of them. The Giants, they did make levels a lot longer for the most part. Like, sure, you still have the odd short level thrown in there, like the Oracle, and obviously the first 2 levels are also pretty short. Otherwise, though, the game is definitely much longer and the levels are a lot more ambitious. It's why on my rankings, Skylanders Spyro and Giants are constantly switching places because they're so damn similar and close to one another in their quality of one another. The only reason Spyro Adventure would ever win out over Giants on my ranking though is purely nostalgia. So when I put that aside, Giants is easily the better game, as any sequel should be. You know, first game is to establish a foundation, and the second game is to expand upon it, do stuff that you had to scrap from the first game because it was too soon in order to experiment with it. Okay, these folks are going now. I'm doing all this because, you know, this is a decent experience for Voodoo over here, as well as Treasure. Treasure is an instant win. Man, I wish Sword Sports gave you experience in this game, but unfortunately that was kind of like a Giants thing. Ooh, Caper, nice to do. There's currently no element active, so we don't even need to worry about no challenges, which is the utmost glorious part of it all. We love to see it do. Oh, how we love to see it do. And level up for the win. Yeah. Oh, there's a Hex folder in there too. Why the heck not grab it, right? I mean, Hex is on our roulette. She's next up on our roulette, so we'll be playing her shortly. So how about we get a sneak peek at what's to come? Excellent, thank you to ask me. The one and only Soldier preview you will see this series, by the way, so enjoy it while it lasts. It's kind of hard for you to enjoy whilst I talk over it, but never mind. Who knows how long Hex will make in this series? She could become one of our longest running characters for this series. Bit like how Warnado and Double Trouble have lasted quite a while, but all of the other slots in Roulette are pretty recent failures. Anyway, fire is up once again, so it is time to generate a random challenge. We'll do that before we take Voodoo off the portal. Please just don't let it be a one-hit challenge, because the last thing I want to do is preview Hex, play as Hex for 30 seconds, and then lose Hex to the challenge failure. So let's find out what the challenge set for the fire element for the rest of the level is going to be. Even when fire pops up like multiple times in the same level, we still stick with this initial challenge generation throughout the rest of the level, is pretty much what I'm saying here. And said challenge is going to be primary attacks only. Luckily for me, Hex has some good ones in them. So when fire does pop up a second time, even though the challenge remains the same, the Skylanders on the roulette continue to spin around the 6-bullet revolver. I don't need to go back to the original character who tackles the first fire challenge. Just gotta make sure I don't accidentally use my other attacks. A habit could get the best of me, otherwise. Oh, I get to mash, yeah. So much mashing, we love to see it. And so the fact that I have a random challenge in there just kind of makes this entire ordeal all the more fresh, because every single time the magic challenge is different. Not magic, fire. Every single time the fire challenge is different. And that means that if I were to come back to this level, I would be tackling it with different Skylanders per the look of the roulette revolver and what Skylander has landed upon to do the fire challenge, and then obviously the fire challenge itself will be different. So point is, every single time you tackle a series like this is guaranteed to be different because of the randomness of it, and the fact that you can set your own 6 Skylanders. Well, I can't create 6 with one hand, the other hand is currently controlling the game. That being said, you can pick your own 6 characters with 6-bullet revolver, you can pick your own challenges. Yeah, it's completely customizable, so that's why I would definitely be recommending for you to attempt this challenge at home. But this all being said and done, we'll switch out the Dynarang so we can invert the colours once more. Man, this is definitely a heavy colour inversion type episode now, isn't it? Even when Undead isn't the element of the area, the game still wants us to invert colours. Anyway, let's destroy some fools. The game is currently making up for the fact that we've had a big lack of the Undead element thus far, so, you know, we're seeing a lot of Undead in this level, as well as a lot of primary attacks only for the fire element, as Warnado is switched out. Yeah, baby! But these guys got to go. It looks to be funny. Oh, there's even a treasure chest here. I'm not going to bother collecting it because Warnado, as you can see right here, is a bit maxed out and all that. Man, this character really sucks with primary attacks only, just saying. Get back here, you frickin' spellpunk. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue spinning round and round. Oh, there's Trick Apple Soul in there. I forgot it was part of this level. Trick Apple is yet to have been picked from the random name picker, the only Tartsback character of which who has that unfortunate honour, shall we say, even though it's unfortunate, so it's not honest to begin with, so why I brought honour into this kind of beats me. Where's the enemy that I supposedly haven't defeated yet? Like, gate, surely you should have opened by now. Oh, there are the enemies. But luckily for me, there are enemies no more. In fact, they're not much of anything anymore, given that they're kinda, you know, dead. They are very, very dead. In fact, you couldn't get any more dead. After all, they're dead in the undead level. Then again, the undead, you know, it's not dead, it's undead, the opposite of dead, they are alive. which is the ironic part of it, I guess. Anyway, let's be blowing up walls and hitting this here switch so we can get back to what is going to be the Undead element soon enough. And I continue to not press any other attacks other than the primary one and prepare myself for the Undead element as I said about earlier. So it's Psych Boom with the inversion colours once again. You guys are all going down. Why I continue to smash the primary attack even though I can use all my other attacks right now, I don't know. So yeah, that guy's going to take an extra face, but you know, my baby is going to be absolutely awesome. That's Sonic Boom for you, fighting as a family and all that. Oh, wow, that was very short-lived. So we go back to not inverted colours, primary attacks only with double trouble. Luckily for me, primary attacks only is easy because I don't need to upgrade the Skylander in order to acquire such things. Though unfortunately double trouble's primary attack before its upgrades is not the utmost powerful, unlike Voodoo's, but we should be fine. You would hope so anyway. Let's destroy some food along the way. Oh yeah, we love to soup. Die, 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 die. Oh, they are so very dead, and I am very grateful of said death. Just so much death and destruction! Besides, who thought this was a primary attacks only? Well, the next level has the water element in it, and that is the very challenge of water element. Ironic how we're playing for water challenge in the fire zone, you know, kind of opposite elements and all that. This being said, let us blow up some more walls. Boom, baby! And those walls are no more. Let's say, a lot of inverted colours and a lot of primary attacks only this episode with, you know, water and undead apparently being frequent. Well, not water exactly, but the water challenge being randomly generated by fire. Then the fire also randomly chose the undead challenge earlier, right after yet another undead challenge. That was the best-ish most part. So, let's destroy this. Ooh! Get wrecked, Cinnabore! Primary attacks only, and you lot still don't stand a chance. I almost feel sorry for you. Almost, anyway. And here's why I love this level so much. Once again, the level design loops around, and when I was talking about Troll Warehouse, I mentioned about how I love the design of that level and how it loops around. Well, this level does the exact same thing, and it's the exact same strengths. Hey, we can grab this food. It's no longer for Fire Challenge of Battlefields, which is, glorious. Let's be opening this up without further ado. We saw this gate earlier, but we had no way of opening it without the key, but now we have the key, thanks to the might of looping around for it. See, it's just awesome, clever level design, because now what we need is a cannon to make our way towards the final area. Once we start blowing up some walls, we can grab ourselves access to one of those exactly. So let's continue to be pushing this. Let's blow that up so we can get some treasure. Okay, let's spin this right round, baby, right round, like a record player, right round, round, round. Then we're gonna blow up some more stuff. Boom, baby. And we're definitely gonna get this treasure chest because again, Double Trouble could be doing with the treasure. He needs upgrades and all that. Upgrades are good, very good. But first things first, we gotta grab every last bit of this treasure right now. Yes, sir. And we can push this back into place so it can be shifted right around and blow up the final wall that stands in our way. For it will stand in our way no more. How are these later levels turning out to be easier than for earlier levels? I guess it's just for local challenges.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
Because I ironically made Undead like one of the easy challenges because it doesn't affect the gameplay, it just affects the edit. And because Undead is so heavy in these later levels, it's making this a lot easier than for earlier game levels where we had a lot of air and life, which have so far turned out to be the hardest challenges. Okay, boom. We're gonna blow up the cannon because there's nothing else we can use to actually destroy zombies. We aren't exactly fire Skylanders now, are we? Okay, let's just bob and weave straight through them and switch out for Voodoo in preparation for yet another colour inversion phase. Here we go. Once I can actually use the secondary attack, I don't think I've used the secondary attack since actually spawning in for the Roulette. Okay, you're coming here. Get here. Yeah, there you go. I finally supplied over to him. That's more like it. Get destroyed, Cinnabon. Get destroyed. Nah, no, that was destruction right there. Boom, and he's going down and out of here. So, where are more falls for me to get to destroy? Well, there for starters, we can just use the candlelight on them. Boom! 100 damage, easily done. Oh, but now I'm taking damage, which isn't so nice at all. Boom! And shake room. Oh yeah. Man, this game is gorgeous all inverted light. Can't wait to see how that's in the edit. Truly, I can't. Boom! And wait a minute, I'm just realising this is the October episode, isn't it? That's appropriate because October is the month of Halloween. So these are spooky dead rules for the Halloween month. Spooky, spooky skeleton and all that. I can't sing, so I'm going to end the song here. Savour you from this tyranny. You're welcome! Anyway, let's be getting out of here. We can skedaddle as the undead level once again seems to end quite abruptly. Undead levels love doing that for some reason. Anyway, I can't skip over all this unnecessary deep stew, which is rather depressive, but at least we got ourselves a skeleton, gee. That is brutal. It's basically a hip and a spine bone.
You found the skeleton.
Some poor skeleton had to lose his hip and his spine for that. He's literally spineless. And he has no guts either. They're skeletons. They don't need no guts.
You got no guts.
And that's the worst part. You're literally ripping your head off and putting it onto a spine. It's hilarious. You know, Tivo, he's hilarious. Glorious, utmost glorious NPC in Skylanders and all that. Let's not forget. Part of the episode to remind you and everything.
5 minutes later.
So we're heading out for the creepy citadel. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to press best button on the video game, but instead I decided to cut out all the dialogue and insert a haha funny edit. Because you know what? These unskippable cutscenes, they can't keep getting away with us! So that being said, we have the creepy citadel, a very terrifying level. We should be very afraid like right now. Like, look at that door. It's the most intimidating door in the history of intimidating doors. And it has a long and rich history, so it's really saying a lot. Like a lot. A lot of stuff is being said by that one door. You know, a picture tells 1,000 words, and that's exactly what happened with that picture of that door right there. I got very intimidated. So, hashtag very scary level, we should be very scared. Let's get scared. This is my scared face. This is the face of a scared man right here. Anyway, we gotta find our way through the castle. We gotta not be able to skip over these unnecessary deep stews with the best built in the video game because the game said no! Hate it when it does that. Ugh. Ugly game. Not actually ugly graphically, but ugly in the fact that it's doing stuff that I don't want it to do, involving dialogue. Like, why give me dialogue when I can just play the game instead? Like it's a video game. Please, sir, may I play the video game? Okay, so, that being said, we get to get going. At long last, it's about time, just saying.
Good luck.
Well, here we go. We got to enter the castle where water is stronger here, so we got to stick with primary attacks only for Hex. The same exact challenge that she tackled previously. It appears Hex and primary attacks just kind of go together. Anyway, there's a story scroll here. Wow, this is the second time in a row we're picking up the story scroll. We're going to be skipping over it immediately though. All that unnecessary deep stew and all that. So these fools, they are going down, they have it coming, and I'm telling you, eh? See ya, what wanna be ya, ya frickin' spiders and all that, ya frickin' spiders. So we now have things to be, you know, bringing on down, and also this to be scooted on over. Yeah, it's all scooted alright, so let's be pushing this into place at long last after I itch my itchy chin that itched. So when you itch something, you itch it to make it not so itchy anymore, and that's exactly what I did. My itchy chin is itchy no more for I itched it. Wow, this is a lot of itchiness, and I'm only just realising that Hex isn't maxed out on gold, which gives me the perfect excuse to showcase one of the hardest to find treasure chests in the game. Once again, I'm not going to go into details about how long it took for me to actually find this one. I found it by a complete and total accident too. I just kind of took cover down here to avoid the bone and arrows, and I wound up finding this here teleporter. So now you know where the location for one of the toughest treasure chests in the game is to find. You're welcome, those of you who didn't know where it was, which I'm sure is most of you, because like I said, this is one of the toughest most treasure chests to find. Similar to the one in Stone Town and how tough that one was to find. Okay, cool, you've got them guys out of here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip this laser over there so we can teleport on over and have a laser to work around with. Hell to the yes!
You need an air Skylander.
So first as first we've got to bring that block down, and then we've got to maneuver this here beam, this disembodied prison break hand. What can I say? The game is punishing me for eating food in the very second level. Prison break did not last long and it was rather depressing. To be fair, neither did anyone in that second slot. That second slot has been switched out more times than any other slot. Pretty sure that's true. I don't think I need to look it up because it's quite self-explanatory how many times I've had to switch out that second slot on the roulette. It is cursed after all. I say that like all the other slots aren't cursed. The only slots that don't seem to be cursed is 1 and 5 because Devil Trouble and Warnado have been here since the very beginning, and I aim to keep it that way. Oh, Undead looks like we have some clone versions with Dino Rang. Man, it's the same pattern as Cadaverous Crypt all over again. That's what it is. So we have ourselves a Shadow Knight who's not just a hollow shell. That's unfortunate. I prefer him to be exactly just that because that would be a lot more easier for me. Die, die. Oh yeah, that's ridiculous. Like I'm gonna have to see it, but now we get to tackle the puzzle. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's not fail this. That's the plan. That would certainly be as a plan. So we'll go there. We'll then go here. Goes to the yes. Then we'll go there. And then we'll go here. And then here. I don't do this puzzle often, to be fair. I normally just go to the water pool and use the water characters to teleport around here rather than doing the puzzle, which takes so long. Oh my. Okay. I think I get it. I think anyway. If we are to come here, then we can maybe do that. Where do we go from here then? Like here? I hope that's where we go. Probably not, no my luck, eh? Yeah, I'm not good at this puzzle apparently. Not good at all. So we then go here, 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 here. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I think we kind of got that at this point that I have no fucking clue. Or do I? Figured it out. We gotta go here, here. We're gonna solve this in 30 moves, mark my words. You see, 30 moves, perfection. I solved this puzzle. I did solve this puzzle. Congratulations, noticing game, and thanks for the high praise. Watch out for literally all of the blades. I say that whilst greatly running into one of them. Good job, me. Not really. That's all sarcasm. Fists destroy. Oh, I love this look, the power of them fists right there. They are so fucking good. Dino-Rang, do the twin boomerang thingies. Thank you. Wow, this character is so good. He is so unbelievably good. What did this character do to the developers to be coded this good into the video game? Like, how much ice cream did they have to buy for developers for them to be bribed into making him as good as this? Or was it the voice actor that had to, you know, go out and buy ice cream for everyone to ensure his character was annihilative in the game? Yeah, we're gonna destroy this guy. We don't even need to, but I feel like doing it, so I'm gonna do it anyway, because I continue to itch my face. Now, I think with the way how the Roulette revolver works, based on the elements that appear in this game, we might be going through the final conflict with Sonic Boom. I have no problem with that whatsoever, because she is a very good character. She should definitely be able to tackle the undead with no problem. She has range and all that, she has babies. Instant win.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Boom, baby, boom, baby! Well, I can say confidently that this character isn't going to die, unless we have to reset him with a magic zone. Oh dear, did I just jinx something? Dun dun dun! Anyway, looks like we're about to switch out to Warnado with primary attacks only. This truly is the pattern of Cadaverous Crypt all over again. Anyway, let's be bring that all down, and that one too. Can't be using any other attacks other than the primary one, so I got to be conscious of that. But boom, that block has been pushed into the place where it belongs. Yeah, luckily I can really build up some momentum with this primary attack. That's just about one of the only things the primary attack is good for, because dealing damage it's not so good at doing. I might accidentally wind up spinning into that whirlwind soul gem at this rate. Not that I have any problems with that, but I continue to mash, get that guy out of here. Oh yeah, he's out of here, alright. Boom, baby. Nah, his character is not designed to just mash a primary attack button with now, is he? He's definitely designed to be used in conjunction with his other attacks. Unlike Prison Break, where utilising multiple attacks really works for him, Tornado it doesn't, and I hate the moveset, it's kind of lame. What's not so kind of lame is that we get to now play as Tornado's air compadre, Sonic Boom herself. Oh wow, I'm accidentally tossing eggs, I meant to fly right there, but unfortunately with the mix of attacks in this game in comparison to later games from the franchise, my brain just initiated confusion mode. And here I am, continuing to smash the primary attack button, even though I can use other attacks. It sure is a good thing too, because I did just fly and spawn a baby earlier. Do I not have the charging scheme ability yet, or am I down the opposite path for that? That might be the case, but I swear you need to have the screeching path in order to get the pattern generation whenever you hit something with a screech. So that would imply that I should have the charge screech. I might not just have the upgrade required yet. Let's find out. That's what we have the minus button for. Yeah, it would appear that this character isn't fully upgraded. What do you know? The more you know, I'm alright, I'm getting hit, this is not so glorious. Anyway, those folks have got to go. Before I die, that would be inconvenient, but luckily that's what we have food for, thank you, you glorious piece of chicken, or ham, whatever you are. Point is, you're glorious, and I love to see it, I do, I love to see it. But now we're going to move on, let's be flying on out of here, and also acquiring a treasure chest, because why the heck not, right? Our baby is taking care of those guys, so we don't need to worry about them whilst we grab all the treasure over here. Yes! Anyway, I'm going to use our squeak to finish them off. Our baby did a good job for what it was worth, though. You know, these guys have got to go. See ya! We want to be ya! I mean, you're kind of dead right now, and I'm not, which is why I prefer being me and not you. Oh, I've got to stand on it for a little bit longer to make sure that they actually go down. That was very risky, but in the end, it all paid off now, didn't it? Yeah, that's fantastic. Let's fly on over here. Quickly get past that button as fast as ASAP. Take some damage, why not? Damage is tight after all. And then we'll hit you. We'll grab the treasure along the way, don't mind if we do. Man, that was some pretty hefty treasure right there. Anyway, let's be bringing that one down, taking damage, because speed is important, and I'm fast and fast, quick and quick and everything. Boom. Boom again, and then, I thought I could make it, but unfortunately I thought wrong. So that being said, that gate is down, and we have some more ham. Yay, very delicious, for sure. I don't know, I didn't actually taste it myself, but I thought it was delicious all the same. I mean, if it's delicate enough for Sonic Boom's cuisine. She's a bit of a food critic, so no doubt, if she likes it, it's got to be good. Who would have ever taken Sonic Boom as a harsh food critic, but here we are. I mean, at the end of the day, she has babies. Like, hygiene intake is very important to her. She's got to make sure that her babies are getting all the nutrients they need. But that being said, looks like we're going to be just magically vanished out of here from absolute raw magicness. I mean, that is the theme of the game and all that. The magic of bringing your toys to life. I mean, Sonic Boom, she's just a toy. She's a figurine. Yeah, I played some important in the video game. She's alive. She's walking around. She's screeching, more importantly. Yeah, I couldn't screech, not to her capacity anyway. So now all I need to do is not die here, and we will have, for the first time in Roulette history, got through an entire episode without a single challenge failure, meaning that for Roulette, should this go well, will be the same in the next episode as it was in this one. Okay, you've got to go down, bro. You just got to get out of here. Don't hit me! Don't hit me! It'll be so rude if you hit me, so don't. Just Stop attacking anyone and just get hit. Get hit, son. Get hit some more. You're almost dead. You will be. Yeah, told you so. Now you get some more food. Good old chicken leg. Yeah, I'm confident that's chicken. Though again, it could be ham. By all means, pigs have legs too. And you know, for like cartoonized ham with the big bone running through the midst of it all. Besides, Sonic Boom is too similar to a chicken, and I don't like the idea of something similar to a chicken eating another chicken, so I prefer it being ham. Oh, watch out. There you go. Besides, there's Chicken and Trap Team, and Chopper is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Chicken and the Tyrannosaurus Rex are very closely related genetically, so does that make Chopper a cannibal? If he's a T-Rex eating chicken. You can say the same for Dinorang, because, you know, he's a dinosaur and all that. Not a T-Rex, though, or a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No matter. Plenty more with that.
Oh, is that right, is it, Chaos? Is that right, is it?
Another evil undead minion to round things
Well, evil undead spells aren't the worst. We just got to dodge for lasers. How hard could it be? But like, we literally just did that. Oh, we're not doing a spell though. We're doing Chop Chop Minion. I kind of lost track. Okay, we've got to be very careful here because that swordy thingy deals a lot of damage. A swordy thingy. Not a big fan of the swordy thingy. No, my baby. That was very rude. Watch out. Watch out. If Igknight can do this, Sonic Boom can definitely do this. Okay, we took some damage there. We're not looking too good on health, unfortunately, and Hex is pretty tough. Ouch, especially when we're taking so much damage from Chop Chop. Luckily, he's out of it. We can press the best button in the video game for the skip button and continue on with 400 health. If we take minimal damage to Hex, then we should be able to heal up a grand majority there. Then we just got to be cautious with all 3 minions at once. Very cautious, otherwise, you don't want that. We don't want Sonic Boom's neck to be broken like a chicken.
Now remember, I can break your neck like a chicken's.
And there it is, the Undead-Eternal Source. Oh, watch out for lasers. Ow! Yeah, I kind of took lasers to the face there, didn't I? Okay, let's get into the mid. Yeah. Oh boy, let's get out the mid. So much about taking minimal damage here. I'm being jinxed for saying this was easy earlier. I think you intended to stay in the middle there, to be honest, and yet I didn't. Ah! There are lasers. Lasers everywhere. It sure is a good thing that they don't deal as much damage as they do in the Wii version. Like, they got significantly nerfed, like a few of the characters in this game. Like, you think Sonic Boom is insane in this game, she's even better on the Wii version. A bit like Sunburn. Sunburn on the Wii version never would have died to that freaking tank and goo factory. That was truly depressing. Anyway, here we go. Hex. Great. She's tough. Baby power! Oh, watch out. And we watch out, and we watch out. Die, die, die. Thank you. Wow, I thought she was meant to be tough. I thought wrong. Oh, but her Skull Rain did catch me twice in the end there, and took away all of the health that I just healed for. I thought I cancelled for Skull Rain in the fact that I defeated the minion, but apparently I thought wrong. But come on, Ignited did this, Sonic Boom can definitely do this. I have this in the bag, come on me! Concentration mode. Then again, I did kind of throw things against my favour in the kind of word choice I chose to say out loud. Very stupid of me. I was just asking to be slapped with a Jinx hand. Okay, let's stay in the middle here. No idea how I survived those, but we'll take it. Okay, sweet, there, down the way. As are they. Well, I had a very itchy nose once again just to make a change. And boom! We're all sorted there. Now we just got to deal with all 3 minions at once. Something easy said and done, especially when Chop Chop is one of them. And Chop Chop, 80 damage? 40 on the combos? No thanks. Hex is bad enough as is. Her projectiles did like 68 damage, and Skull Rain, as you saw earlier, 89. It's like the game is getting harder. It's still not all that hard. Shit, why did I say that? But now let's get the edit out of here. We have fights, boss fights, and babies. Lots of babies. Ow. No idea how I'm not dead. We'll take it. I'm about to be. Probably. No, don't you hurt my babies, you stinking chop chop. Oh, yeah. Oh, sweet, they're both dead. Watermelon. Ouch. Fuck. Wait, what?
Impossible!
Um...
Eternal undead source, but I promise, soon you will
But Hex is still alive. That's never happened before. Chaos, you got a bit hasty there. Hex could have defeated Sonic Boom, especially since I was trapped. I was so terrified. I had lasers either side of me, and I had Hex right in their snares. I either would have took the hits from lasers or Hex, and that would have put me in a really tough position. So Hex had me on the ropes. Chaos had me on the ropes, and he just kind of gave up. He gave up. Oh my. Well then, I didn't expect that, but hey, I expected to not expect something, so it doesn't count.
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
Get over this cutscene. Oh, all the unnecessary deep stew. It is so out of here. What a glorious way to end off the episode with. No challenges failed. Yeah! I can't believe I just did that. And the voice crack on top of it makes it all more glorious. Let's be honest here. This is glory. And you can't say so otherwise. Oh, also Diggs. More, even more glory. Like right when you think things can get any more glorious, here's Diggs for you.
Did you say there's
If only was as glorious as T-Bone, then we could have two of the most glorious NPCs in the same episode, no less. Unfortunately, Diggs doesn't even hold a candle to the gloriousness of T-Bone, I'm afraid. T-Bone is too good. Too good for this world. He deserves better. Who am I kidding? This is the best video game to be a part of. Like, why do you want to be part of any other video game when you can be a part of Skylanders? Am I right? I had some earwax there. And some hair over my ear. Not anymore though, now you get to see the whole ear and its glory. Man, this truly is a glorious episode.
That's one of the missing components.
And a very glitchy one too. I have never, ever had that before. Like ever.
No, that's why we're looking
Wow.
Wait, what am I saying? There's no time to explain.
Jeez, you're taking your time to explain over here, aren't you? You're saying there's no time to explain, whilst you continue to explain about it. Regardless, all of these Molekins that we're going to be saving, well, we're going to be saving them in the next episode.
Skylander.
For now, though, Hugo has even more to say, because apparently he hasn't said enough already. 2-minute dialogue chains, we love it.
Trapped down there, don't you understand?
Man, I really wish I could skip this right now, but unfortunately the game doesn't really care about what I want.
Then we can get the crucible.
Clearly it doesn't, as we continue to have dialogue. Oh, wait, no we don't. It's over! With that being said and done, this video is coming to an end, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. By merely clicking on this video, you've shown support and helped it garner recognition so it can reach many other viewers here on YouTube. I'd love to see you take the extra step and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Also be sure to comment below and push that subscribe button whilst you're down there. By clicking elsewhere on screen, you can either check out a video that's specifically picked out for you, or you can check out the rest of the playlist for a series you just watched. Before ending off, I'd like to thank all of my Blazing Knights and Scorching Dragons whose support help make these videos possible. I'll be seeing you in the next video, and until that moment arises, peace!